Okay, in this one, okay, let's see more about MySQL. Once you have created a table in the database, you can retrieve any information from uh, their rows and columns. Besides, data can be sorted ascending, descending order. Columns, records can be deleted or updated. Additional information can be derived from the tables using a function such as count, sum, average, max, and mean. In this chapter, we will learn some of the important MySQL commands and functions to carry out various database activities. So let us consider a database name school having a table name. You can see student with the following structure, and the content for the explanation is in the MySQL commands. So you can see here, right? So here you can see this the table. So you can see field, we have roll number, name, date of birth, and total marks and grades. In these are the types, they're not null. Right? So here, once you enter, these are the contents or the records we have in this particular table called what? Student. Okay. So we have these ones. You can see total marks are here, grades are here. Right. Now from these, using this, let's see how to make some selections or those things. Right. Okay. Look at we have the first one we call the select statement. Select statement. Okay. The select statement is used to retrieve row from table. It details syntax are here. You can see select column 1, column 2 from table 1. Right? Where the condition group by group having group condition order by this. So there are 4 modes in which data may be retrieved from table. So you can take what? All rows of or all columns. You can take all the data. Or all rows of selected columns. All rows of selected column. The next one, selected row of all columns. So then the last one, we have selected row of selected columns. So how are you going to see these one by one? Let's see this. Okay. So next one is say, so select all rows and all columns in the table. How are you going to select? So that one you use the select word. The following query will retrieve all the rows of all the columns of the specified table. It is specified which table you want to take it. Okay, that's why right. So here select asterisk, asterisk mean all from which table. Select all from which is the table. Now, for example, we take, now we say select all from which table. Our table name is student. So the result is there, right? 10.02, right? So it's the right. So that's one. So you can see all the records. If you go to the previous one, this is the table, right? So it's the result. It's mean all the data will be visible. Okay, next one is say all rows of selected columns. So all rows of selected columns, all the records belong to these columns. That means, okay, the following query will retrieve all the rows of the specified columns from the specified table. Okay, look at here, they say select. Select which column, comma, column 2. Likewise, you can put any number of columns you want, right? We say column 1, column 2, column 3, like that. So according to the number of columns available in the table, you have to mention which column you want, right? From what? Which table, right? Okay, select column 1, column 2 from table name. That's the syntax we are using, the common format, right? So let's see what this one means. This query will fetch only 2 columns. Why? How many columns we have? Only 1 and 2. Column 1 and column 2. Name column 1 and column 2 from the specified table. Which the table where you specify it, from that one, first column and the second column will be specified, taken, right? More columns can be fetched by adding a column name to the comma separated list. I told you. Now here we have only one. No? So column 1, column 2. Then if you want to have column 3, put a comma and say column 3. If you want to have 4, put another comma after column 3 and put column 4. Right? So likewise that. The column of the data will be appeared in the result set in the order of column mentioned in the query. So whatever the column you are mentioning, it will be coming in the order, right? So here we can see they have mentioned what? The first column they have mentioned as what? Select roll number. Roll number and the grade from table, right? So select roll number, grade from student table. Now, if you mention this way, select grade roll number from student, it will first come as what here? Here will be grade, next will be what? Roll number. Okay, so we can see all the records belong to these fields are visible. Okay, they have taken. Okay, select roll number, comma, grade from student. Okay, that's the second one. Here's the third one. Select row of all columns. Select row of all columns. So how are we going to select that one? Okay, so we have to see the syntax here. So we have to see select all. No, all columns. You use the what? Asterisk, right? So here, so we have taken here select asterisk from table where condition. You have to mention what is the condition. Let's see what is this example given here. So select all from table name is our student where grade is equal to A1. Now you can see there are several grades, no? A1, A2, B1, B2, like that. So I want to have only the grade 1 or the grade A1 students details. Now you can see here there are 8 here. So 8 records are here. Now what we're going to take it now is select all from student where, what's that condition? I want to say grade is equal to A1. Okay, grade is equal to A1. So it will be displayed like this. Now you can see it will say the roll number is 2, it is Akash, date of birth is this one, total number is 460, his grade is A1.
A1.
Yeah, then the next one, roll number 5, right? You can see 1, 3, 4 are missing here. Why? They don't have, you can see if you see that this above table, they have a B1, okay, A2. So that's not belong to our condition. Our condition, we want only the A1 students records only, okay, details only. So therefore, we are going to take it from where our condition. So according to that, we have only 2 people. You can see in the above table here, only one in here, another one in here. If you mention A2 here, how many will be there? You will see 1, then 2. It's also 2. We will display only roll number 1 and roll number 2 records are here. Okay, right. Now we see the next one. Right. So select row of selected columns. So how to do that? Okay, look at the syntax of here also, right? So we have select column 1, comma, column 2 from the table name. Now condition is that. Now we are going to select the roll. What is the column now? So what is the column? From the roll number 1 and the grade from student where grade is equal to A1. Now, if you go see the earlier one, if you just see this earlier one, you may have seen all the records. Here can you see? Now here you can see roll number, name, date of birth, these things. But in this one, okay, in this one you can see only the particular what columns only here, roll number and grade only. If it is the earlier one, here you can see roll number, name, date of birth, total marks and grades. Now we want only these 2. Right, so that's what we mentioned here. Now here we have mentioned the roll number, grade from student where the grade is equal to A1. The people who are got A1 and which has these columns only. Okay. Now here, look at here. Once you see here, you can see it display only the roll number and the grade. Others are not visible. Right. Okay. Right. So that's the next one. Now next one we call the other selecting unique values. Unique values. What is this unique values, right? To display only unique value, the distinct clause. So distinct. That's the keyword you are going to use in SQL. Right? It can only use in select statement only. Nowhere else. Right? So you cannot do it in other place. You have to use the select. Right? Select distinct. So what is the select distinct? So distinct clauses scans through the value of the specified column of the table and display only the unique value among them. So what is the unique? It's the one going to do. The syntax they have given is here like this. You can see select. The word we are used was distinct. Then the column, what column you want to distinct, and from which table. That's the syntax. Select distinct. Within bracket you have to mention which column you want, which field, right? Then the column, and from the table. What is the table? Now for the example here we can see select distinct grade, our grade column from student, right? Distinct. Display distinct grades from the students of table. Now only the what? Only the grades will be displayed here. Now you can see A1, A2 repeated here. Can you see? So only the grades belongs to this one, A2, A1, B1, B2, like that we can see. If the keyword all, now we have not mentioned all word, okay? Now look at the difference also, and clearly understand this. Right, now you can see if the keyword all, right, is used in the place of distinct. Here, if we are just replace distinct word with the all, that's the one we have mentioned, right? All of distinct, even the duplicate values are retrieved from the specified column. Right? If I say select what? Now what did you say? Select all column from table. Now if you write the example, select all within bracket grade from student. So it will display like here. You can see they have mentioned here, select all grade from student. You can see this picture also, right? Select all within bracket grade from student. So now it will display all the grade which have duplicate also. Now earlier one here, select distinct grade, distinct. This means only the particular one. If you have A1, only A1. If there are 3 A1s, it will not display. If there are A1, A2, A3, A3, it will display like that. Okay, like this is coming here. Now from student. Now here we have, if we say select all, the word all, it will display all the grades we have mentioned. Okay, right? So we go to the next part. That's the unique one. So if you want to take unique value from that. Okay, next one, selecting a range. Now we are going to select a particular range. From what range, where to where we want to select. Okay, so you have to mention the word between. Between where? Okay, between we say 1 to 5, 1 to 6. You are writing. So likewise we can see how we going to write. So what is the marks? So we say the person who have got more than 800 and 900. The people who have got higher marks, we have to filter. So for that one, we have to use the word between. Between this range, I want to take the people's details. So that's why we want to take it. Okay, let's see this one. So the between clause is used to retrieve data values within a specified range. Specified, what is specified? That otherwise you cannot take, right? So first you have to mention specified low and the highest value, the upper limit. Okay. For example, now we see the syntax. It is we have to mention here select asterisk mean all from student where. Now we are putting the condition. Condition where the total marks, right, between 300 and 400. Right. So the people who have got between 300 and 400 are going to display. Now we can see in this screenshot. Okay. Right, see here we can see where total marks, okay, so you can see select all from the particular table student where total marks between 300 and 400. Now you can see, if you see the roll number, only 4 records are here. Can you see? The other 4 records are not included. Why? They are not between this range. Now you can see if you do total marks, all are in between 300 and 400. Right? You can see the last value is, you can see 399. It's between what? 300 and 400. Right? So it's in between. So all these are here mentioned. Okay, right? So we have to use the what? What is the word? Between. So between. If I want to have mentioned, I want to have marks, or the say marks between 200 and 400. You have to mention what here? Between 200 and 400. Normally we are mentioning the lower value here first, and the higher value in the last. Okay, so if there are, we say, we want to find example, we say average. So I want to find select all from student where I can say average between, I can mention the value, I can say average is between 75 and 100, or 75 and 90. So the people who are got average marks between 75 and 90 will be displayed. So you can mention, so who are the people, so we can find out, we can filter for those students. Okay, the next part we have called the pattern matching. Pattern, what's a pattern? So pattern, okay, so the like clause, okay, the like clause we have to use it. Okay, allows the comparison of one string value with another string value. Okay, it is used to wildcard characters, right? So the percentage sign is matched with any string of length, including 0 length, and the underscore sign match the any single character. Okay, let's see how to do it. Now, example, we say select all from students where the name like S. We say I want to find Nisal. So if I say select all from student where the name like S. If there are S letter, right? So it will say, you can say S, like S dollar, right? It matches with the all the strings are length include 0 length. So here it's S coming here, right? So S letter belongs to letters are coming here, beginning one, right? The next one, okay, so select this one. You can see Seema and Sayuma. Sayuma is displayed. Why? Their names are begin with S. Okay. So why the display the rows are why their names begin with that less. Now you can see. Now you can see Adit Singh here. If you go to this 8%, Aditi Singh is what? His starting letter is A. But you can see there's a name here Singh also. But they are considering the first part of the name. In the first name they are taking. Now you can see Saumya and Seema, all the letters, all their names are begin with S. So that's why they are displaying here. Okay, look at the next one, the next query. We call select the query from student where the name like S. Like S, we can say $A. Okay, so display all the records having the name ending with A letter. We say if your name is ending with L, you have to mention percentage sign L. Now you can see the people, the names are entered. We say Gupta, Arora, Vohora, Singha, right? So all the letters, all the names, their names are end with A letter. Okay, can you see here? Gupta is ending with A. Arora ending with A. Then Vohara is ending with A. Then Singha is ending with A. So those names, you can see, now it's ending with A. Now, it doesn't matter the first letter or any letter, whatever. They consider only the last letter of that particular name. So that name will be displayed. Okay. And the people, the students' records will be displayed which are having the last letter of the student with ending with A letter only. Others will be hidden. So in the query, right? Right. Right. Next one. Okay. So we have, okay, the following query, which is mean the search pattern. So search patterns are there, right? Search patterns, one of the consists of 9 underscore characters following an uppercase S, right? So what is this one? Select all from where the name like S. So display the having. So you have to keep like this. So the space display all rows having names starting with S followed by 9 characters. So it has 9 characters should be there. So according to that, now you can see schema. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So with the space there are 9. So only display the schema Jane. So schema Jane only will be displayed here. So there we can see the selecting this one, the query and records according to this one putting a query. So select all from student where name. We are going to take a particular field. What we are going to filter? Name like S. So it's starting with S and having any other characters. It doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter. Right? Following an uppercase S. Uppercase means you have to mention the capital S here. So you have to mention capital S. Right? So including first letter S, and it should be have the length of 9, right? Followed by 9 characters. So 9 characters including, right? So it will be the space also included, right? So that one it consider that. Okay. So those are the ones we have. Okay. Next day we will discuss about the operators. Okay. So thank you, Nisal, for joining. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye for now.